you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea, and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Something ain't right. We know that already. All right, let's see. What are the messages for feminine? What do they need to know? All right, the T, that's what you need to know. Receipts, tough love, exposed. You could be giving somebody tough love right now. Somebody that wants intimacy, quality time, and cuddling with you, though. We got Netflix and chill. Person like, you know, I'm trying to be soft. I'm trying to be on some soft, lovey-dovey stuff. And you over here giving me tough love. You could be waiting on this person to show you receipts to bring the proof. You know, they could have been saying they want to cuddle and snuggle. And you're like, you know, where's the proof? Because you haven't gotten it yet. Cut off, no warning, straight ghosted. Okay, didn't say nothing, just dipped. All right, not gonna resonate with everybody. I'm just gonna give it to you the way it's coming through for me. Okay, put yourself whichever side you go. We have faded, high, drunk, bad habits, disconnected. I feel like since you disconnected yourself from the connection or disconnected yourself from this person, they've been doing everything that they can to try to forget about you or numb the pain or something along those lines, honey. It's not really working, but that's what they're doing. All right, we have bye, Felicia. Goodbye, lesson learned next. Okay, well, that's where you at with it. You feel like you learned your lesson. If the person's gonna, you know, disconnect, you're like, all right, cool. You know, like you already felt like they didn't really much care anyway because the proof wasn't in the pudding. So when a person is like, well, I'm gonna just fall back instead of delivering on the proof, it's just confirming what you already thought. So it's not like you're gonna chase after them. You're gonna be like, all right, then peace out. You know, so you wouldn't want to be you. All right, we have entanglement here. Confess, reveal true feelings. I feel like as soon as you go to start entertaining somebody else, even if you have a thought about entertaining somebody else, here this person come. If somebody is planning on pursuing you, here this person come. It's almost like they can sense it. You know, especially if this is your twin soul. Then we have viral. You could be somebody that gets a lot of attention. You could be somebody that works online, or, you know, maybe you have a business and you have a good online presence, but this person is seeing you everywhere. All right. So even if they wanted to ignore you, they can't. All right. You're popping up everywhere, left and right, all over their screen. Okay. Everybody knows you or knows of you. You get a lot of attention. All right, this could also be them though, but I feel like it's you. Okay, put yourself whichever side you go. They could be someone who's used to getting a lot of attention, so because you're not giving them that, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That ego might be a little hurt. They're used to everybody chasing them. Everybody wants them, you know? They might be very well known. You're like, that don't mean nothing to me, you know? If you're very well known, you know, that still don't mean nothing to you. You could be a very humble person, you know. Anyway, I'm not ignoring you because I blew up and my head got big. This is not that. You know, whatever I'm ignoring you for is because of you. It don't have nothing to do with nothing else. Don't do that. You know, it could be that. Like, now that you glowing up, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, you think you better. You think you this. No. I'm definitely better than that nonsense you was trying to deliver though. You know, like that. All right. So you have focus, eyes for you, fascinated, watching. Okay. This is my favorite card in this deck. I love it because if somebody's into you, they better be looking at you like that. They better be focused on you like that. Or they ain't into you for real. All right. But it says eyes for you, fascinated, and watching. Okay. Irreconcilable differences, divorce, and final. This person could have had to go through a separation with somebody. All right, they could have told you that they were separating, and that's what, you know, the proof that you're waiting on. Like, yeah, right, what a proof, you know. Desire. Otherwise, it just looks like you lusting. It just looks like you full of lust. You battling demons. All right, that's what it looked like. Okay, we all got our stuff, you know, so we're not here to judge nobody. That's not what this is. But what I'm saying is, you've ascended past something and you feel like if this person is still in that energy, still on that type of time, it's just like y'all not resonating or something. All right. Yeah. Toxic, unhealthy behavior. If they're still full of lust and that's just like what they after, you're like, I'm sorry, I'm not there. This is not that. I'm sorry. Maybe once upon a time you yourself were full of lust. You ain't there no more. Okay. So yeah, we have tragedy, forbidden love. Something became forbidden because so as long as you're married or you're cuffed or you're with somebody or you're whatever, it's toxic. It's unhealthy. It ain't it. It's forbidden. Okay. Let's see. We got plug, tuned in, internet connected, wanted to come out with, single. Well, this person is telling you the truth. They just didn't bring the proof. And maybe that's what they want to bring you. However, again, if this person were to say, not saying it's the energy, but just saying now, devil's advocate. If the person were to say, oh, well, freak it, because you back off, you're not chasing them. Again, you're going to just be like, all right, whatever. Now, mind you, this is your divine counterpart, okay? I picked up on that. We did see baddie earlier, divine feminine. Now we see divine masculine, zaddy energy. This is your twin, okay? That doesn't mean that they get to get away with being disrespectful, okay? It's not what that means. So we have on the table, offer, proposal, commitment. I feel like the person is definitely going to offer something, okay? Now, this person's like, I love you. They're envious of anybody who may be around you or spending time with you right now. Remember that entanglement? Because you make them happy. They don't have access to you the same way. Person is ready to pop up on you, let you know, hey, the paperwork was filed. I went to court this day. You know, this was going on with that situation. And again, confirmation, this is your twin, okay? So let us see here. We have loss, yeah. Some of you definitely stopped talking to this person, and this is how they're feeling, loss. They don't like it. Yep, divine feminine. You stop talking to your person, they not liking it. Not in no way, shape, form, or fashion, beloved, are they liking it. They not here for this. All right, let's see. They are not here for this at all. Obsession. That's why they feel like they got to have you. They have to have you. They have to have it. Take it as it applies. All right, this could be why you felt like they were full of lust. You said, oh, no. That's all you after? Little warm donut hole. That's all you after? All right, so lockdown here. Person can't get you off of their mind. Literally burned on this person's brain. Okay. Not burned in, burned on. Like, even if they tried to put other things in there and forget about you, it wouldn't work. Alright. It's just not meant to work, I guess. Alright, what is this? Racing. Yeah, they feel like you're avoiding them. Like, who are you with? Who's getting my goodies? That's what they feel like. Who's getting my goodies? Yeah, we got love affair here. Person feel like if you ain't giving it to them, then who are you giving it to? Why you gotta be giving it to anybody? Why you can't just be keeping it to yourself? You know? All right, let us see. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we got Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. So in comes an apology from this person who's been pretending like everything's fine with them. It's really not. Okay? That's my it's really not card. For those of you who remember from back in the days. All right. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, Spirit. All right. I feel like they know you love them, and they know you think the two of you were on the same page. Five of Cups is regret and guilt. Knight of Cups is commitment, relationship. Somebody may have regret over not having gotten in a relationship with you. Okay. We got the Star card. Star card is divine protection and guidance. So you were being guided away from the situation until something shifted, something changed. It wasn't healthy. It wasn't good for you. Okay. We got the Two of Wands, picking and choosing between two paths. Again, the person chooses to stay connected to you. All right. Four of Pentacles, they want to hold on to you. That's why. I mean, look at what the Oracle has said. We got the Page of Cups here before we even continue. Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh. When this person comes in, they might want to apologize for having lied or for being dishonest about something. Okay. The Ace of Cups is a love offer. Yeah. Okay, so they're regretful over not having made a love offer to you in the past. But this is talking about moving forward towards the future. Because, like, I guess they're trying to circle back. You know, we got the Nine of Swords here. This is being in their head, being anxious about something. The High Priestess, trying to send you telepathic communication, but you're blocking this person out. I also get that a lot of you just know what this person isn't telling you. Or what they haven't told you yet. You're just still not doing something because You need the proof. You have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a deep love. All right. Very understanding, patient energy. So you're understanding, you're patient. We got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, my engagement ring. Ace of Wands is an energetic breakthrough, doing something with urgency. So coming towards my feminine, letting them know that I care about them prior to them moving on and finding somebody else. That's the energy. All right, with that racing, it's like they feel like they got to hurry up. Okay. Because they have to hurry up. We got the Knight of Pentacles here. That's really funny. That's really funny because the Knight of Pentacles is slow. So for me to say they feel like they got to hurry up, this could be why they feel like they got to. Because they didn't move too slow thus far. And maybe you put that out there for them already. Three of Wands is in the very near future. Eight of Cups is emotional withdrawal. So if in the very near future, this person may tell you that they left a karmic marriage. Okay, we do see a lot of court cards and divorce and all that type of stuff. All right. We have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Ace of Pentacles is, this is commitment, this engagement ring. Okay. Knight of Cups can also be proposal. Ace of Cups is here. Love offer. Somebody says you have their heart. Here, take it. You know, that kind of thing. Judgment, discernment, wake up call. So somebody knows exactly what they want from this connection, what they want from this relationship. They feel like it's destined. They don't want you to feel like it's forbidden. They don't want you to cut them off. Nah, they're not comfortable with that. In no way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, we have the Star card and the Sun card, double star energy. Okay, yeah, they feel like you make them really happy. Even when you have your tude, even when you're in a mood, they're just praying that it's not over. They want you to know something else has ended. And they can come towards you the way that the both of you want. Like, they really want this intimacy and this quality time. They're just as in love with you as you are with them. They really want that quality time. For so many reasons. I'm getting the cuddles and the snuggles, but I'm really getting like love making. Okay. We got the Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, the King of Wands is action. This could be double emphasis on Aries here. Okay, Aries is the first astrological sign. They are natural born leaders. Okay, so this person, if they're not an Aries or have Aries anywhere on their chart, it's just masculine energy, that Mars energy. All right, that assertive, protective, dominant, sexual energy. Mars rules our sexual organs. So again, with them, you know, wanting to come in and make some love. All right, we got the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands is conflict, outside interference. So again, whatever was preventing the two of you from coming together, it's not a factor anymore. That's what they want to talk to you about. Give us more here on this Five of Wands. All right, what is this? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, whatever was keeping them from you, it's not a factor anymore. We had the King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Wands. All right, so your soulmates for sure, twin souls for sure, mirror souls. That's what you are. Mirror souls, because you both have the King and Queen of Wands. So you both spicy, passionate, fiery, very driven, you know, man, woman, person of your word. What you say you're going to do, you do. Sometimes it's already done before you even say it. The King and Queen of Cups, very affectionate, very sentimental, emotionally intelligent, mature, you know, in that essence. So two of you really are mirror souls. Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles. This is why they want you to see that they want to work with you. They're not against you. Y'all on the same page. Okay, so again with that proof. Two of Cups. They're bringing the proof. Okay, Ten of Wands in reverse. Something doesn't have to be hard. So it's not hard. We're not going to make it hard. Okay. All you need is the proof to know that I'm not lying, that this is what I desire in my heart. All you need is the proof. You know, if I can't bring you the proof, that should say a lot. Not that difficult. Okay. Got the Ace of Wands. I'm like they're going to do it. Yeah, Knight of Swords is like rushing in to show something, to tell something, to prove something. Yeah, so that you can believe what they're telling you. Ten of Cups is what they want with you. You're very independent, very confident. But I'm also getting this energy here where it's like skeptical or skepticism. You know, like you want to believe, but again, you haven't seen the proof. So Eight of Swords, you can't help but think that it's going to lead to heartache. And perhaps this is not your first rodeo with this person. You know, you've done this before with them being with karmic. It's led to heartache before. Like, I'm not about to keep breaking my heart here. You got to make some sort of move. You got to do something. Okay. The Fool card is detachment. So it's like, if they're not willing to detach from karmic situation to pursue mirror soul energy that they feel, then you're willing to walk away from mirror soul, detach from that to pursue something else. Nine of Wands. But this person has gone through it, okay, in karmic situation. All right, yep. So that said that the Devil and the King of Swords. All right, the Nine of Cups. This person was very cold with this person. They started to feel really numb, but you warmed them back up. You tapped them back into their heart, the Empress. So of course they want to be near their Empress. They act like everything is fine. It's really not. Okay. The Page of Wands. So a message comes in. Eight of Pentacles. Messages. These messages are about working on a connection. Yep. 8 to the 9. All right. Working on the connection. All right. Woo. Thank you guys so much for all of your love, all your likes, your comments, your shares. I don't even be knowing that it gets shared until like at the end of the month. They're like, how many times are your videos shared? Take a guess. Like they play games with us behind the scenes. And I'm like, 100. They're like, no, 252 times. I'm like, what? They shared my stuff too. Thank you guys. All right. We have soulmate, twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, and past lives. Like I said this whole time, it's twin soul. That's what this is. Okay, blue knows because blue is a divine feminine. I'm a twin soul. It takes one to know one. All right, it's definitely your twin. Okay. Hold on. Let's get these cards up, Garrett. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, see, they were in a toxic relationship with karmic, okay? And see, you felt like it was going to lead to heartbreak because this person could have confided in you before about what was going on. You know what I mean? They could have tried to hide it from you. But again, you being High Priestess, you pick up on those things. It's not much they can hide from you. And your twin souls. Come on, good luck with that. Trying to hide it from me, mess. Good luck with that. But you picked up on a lot of what they were going through. And some of you were mirroring. Remember that Entanglement card? So they had something toxic going on, as did you. This is why the twins are like, okay, can we come back together now? Because these people not loving us right. They don't know what to do with us. Okay, karmics don't know what to do with divine energies. They just don't. All right. We have here, yeah. So it's like somebody's realizing that this was karma or this was karmic. And Spirit is stepping in here. So when they reach out to you, like I said with that Page of Wands, it's going to be unexpected. You're not expecting to hear from this person. Because again, when you cut off, the person disconnected. And so you was like, okay then. Like there was no fight in this energy right here. There was no, hey, we have something special. Let's fight for it. Nope. It was like a fine. All right, fine then. You know, that's the energy that was here. Okay. Ciao, good night. All right, let's see. Now the person heartbroken because they missing a boo bow. Okay. We have hookup. Yep, see, they want that intimacy. All right. You like, I'm not doing no casual relationship. I'm not doing no casual relationship, bro. Or something like that. Yeah, because you feel like this person is a player from the Himalaya. player, but they have romantic feelings. They're not joking. All right, that's why you're like, we're the proof. Because you playing games. Nah, this person might have to pour up to come towards you and speak their heart because they're guarded. You know why they're guarded? After having dealt with this person and being that Nine of Wands energy that they were in. And then becoming this King of Swords. Just so cold. All right, but they can't deny these feelings that they have. They can't deny that. All right, let us see. Yeah, we got regret and magnetic attraction, relationship, faded meeting. Didn't I say it was some sort of regret here? Like they wish they would have done something in the past. Look, magnetic attraction, relationship, faded meeting. So they feel like this was a faded meeting. They should have trusted that magnetic feeling that they felt. and not just looked at it like it was lust. See how those tables turned? They looked at it like it was lust at the time and was like, oh nah, I ain't got with karmic. You knew it was something special, but now you like, oh, you treating it like it's lust? Oh nah. You see, so both of you, there was no fight, but the person wants to reconcile because these feelings don't go anywhere. Okay, it says falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions, mistake. I made a mistake. I made a wrong choice. I apologize. I feel guilty about it, you know, because I know I caused you heartache. I know that. All right. Alluring, lust, irresistible, flirting, commitment, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, meant to be, destiny. All right. Predetermined encounter, predetermined. It was already written. Reconciliation, reunion, second chance, back together. I miss you. Aw, how sweet. All right, feminine. Let us see, my love bud. All right, we're going to use these last two decks, and we're going to wrap this reading on up, hunty. All right. Okay. It says, you deserve it all. The way you love me unmatched. I love me some you. All right. Dedicated to only you. Marry me. All right. Let's see. Life with you is nothing short of amazing. This is the only place for me. Whew, it's hot. I'm working on having better communication. I will express myself. All right. Whoa. Your love helps me heal. There isn't anyone else like you. I'll work my fingers to the bone to provide you with anything you need and or want. Okay, let us see. I want to be with you and raise a family. Do you want the same things? And then we have that underlying energy here of, did I make you fall in love again or no? Okay, last deck, guys. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages here for feminine? What do they need to know? All right, I feel this one. Wow, busted the fuck open. You always do what I like. Okay. Bust it open. You always do what I like. All right. Main squeeze. And the best he ever had. All right. Underlying energy here is never scared. All right. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. Look at this. Let me see what these are. So anytime that happens, it's because there's a message. So let's take it. It says kissing you all over. Again, never scared, and alpha. So this could be an alpha. It says it's always going to be yours. Own it. Okay. So this could be an alpha male here. Okay. They're about to start asserting some things. All right. Being real assertive with you. All right. But those are the messages, my love, at the time. So I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and heavy.